DJs BrewTube beer review. It's time for me to pour down my neck, that is, a beer from Avery Brewing Company out of Boulder, Colorado, USA. Yay, yay. And what beer are we going to have from them? We're going to have their 24 Imperial IPA. This is their anniversary ale. That's right, it's a DIPA. It's a limited serving. It clocks in at 9.4% ABV and between 50 and 100 plus IBUs for the style. Now, I don't know what malts they're using in this. Don't really care if it tastes awesome, but they tell us about the hops. That's right. And what hops are they using? They're using Idaho 7. I don't know what that is. Simcoe, Vic Secret, and Columbus. I've had all those hops in beers, and mostly, probably, yeah, all single hop IPAs over time, but Idaho 7. So, you know what? They're saying this is a real cracking tasty beer. And Avery's original, I think, comfort zone was super hoppy beers. But I tend to never drink them or review them because before recent times, we never got them fresh around here. So, now flap my gums, pop the top on this, get it in the glass, and tell you what's up with this 10-day-old bottle of 24 Imperial IPA. Boom. Big hiss off the top. Tons of candle smoke rising to the occasion. Let's get it in the glass. Hell yes. We got a bomber so we can pour this as deep as we feel like, while still leaving a little room for the nose to see what's up with the smelly smells and the aroma. Hell yes. So, let's see what's up with the appearance. It's a pretty darn clear golden color. Yeah, I can see my hand all the way through it. There's a slight bit of haze to the beer. Not too much. Tons of active bubbles coming up from the bottom. Lovely golden color. I'd say about a finger and a half of super tightly packed bubbles that are soap sudsy at the top, but all super tight around the side. You know what? And when I swirl it, if I had more room in here, I am sure I would get plenty of alcohol legs. And when I tip it to the side, yeah, we're going to get tons of glass lacing. But man, really, really nice looking beer in the glass. But you know what? It's got to smell the part too. So let's dive in for the aroma. Man, big citrus, tangerine actually. Not a hint of alcohol. There's a sweet malt in the background. Not big, but a malt sweetness coming up. Pine, a good bit of dankness rolling off of this. Tons of grapefruit, tropical fruity. Man, some floral aromas in there as well. Pine and dankness in with that pine, herbaceous notes. Smells pretty damn tasty. It has a West Coasty vibe to it. Duh, it's from Colorado, so maybe that's it. But you know what? Let's dive in. Cheers! Yum. Like I thought. Awesome glass slicing. Right up in front. It's a West Coast vibe to this beer, no doubt. Right up in front, you're getting big hop presence, citrus, pine, a good bit of dankness, a really herbaceous beer in a lot of ways to me. Maybe it's that Idaho 7. A lot of herbaceous, grassy notes, followed by that hit of tangerine and citrus. Maybe a little bit of like mango action going on. Tons of spiciness in this beer, like from the hops kind of spiciness. There's a building piney sort of resinous bitterness building like at the sides of my tongue. The body is nice medium full body to it. The 9.4% in this beer is completely hidden. After that, in the back end is actually pretty darn dry, and the back end flavor is that of like grapefruit zest or maybe like white grapefruit juice. And the bitterness in my mouth actually feels like that of drinking some white grapefruit juice that's been unsweetened, or eating a fresh white grapefruit. Yum! So, very tasty beer, nice levels, and super, super well hidden alcohol. No warming in the chest, nothing. This is a dangerous beer. You crush a bomber of this too fast, you may go night-night early. Who knows? So, anyways, time to grade this beer. Now, like I said, this is only 10 days old at time of recording, so there is no grade on this from Rate Beer, and no grade on this from Beer Advocate. There's not even any reviews of it on those. So, let's give it a grade from Untappd. They are giving this 4.04 caps, because they're always the first to pull the trigger these days. So that is definitely in their A range. I'm going to go, let me get another taste of this. Excuse me. I'm going to go 96. Really super tasty beer. It's West Coast style. This isn't a juice bomb. It's a hot bomb, but it's not like super bitter. It's got enough bitterness in there so you know that what it is a West Coast IPA, but it's not stringently bitter or anything like that. And that 9.4% is super well hidden. It's actually pretty crisp and refreshing too. So that's what I'm giving it. I'm giving it a high A. Have you had 24 Imperial IPA from our buddies at Avery Brewing Company out of Boulder, Colorado? If you have, let me know what you know, because I like the quid pro quo. Back and forth. I also really, really like it when you think locally, drink locally, and support the craft brew movement. With this in front of me and behind me, I'm getting my job done. Are you doing your share? If you are, that is awesome. If not, hop to it. Oh, speaking of hops, that's what I'm having here. Let's see. Oh, that reminds me. If you could also do me a big favor by rating, commenting, subscribing, and considering from, I guess, the deepest happy spot of your nature, smashing that like button. Ooh, that, along with only one bomber, that's all I'm going to need. A 24 Imperial IPA from Avery Brewing Company to put my big-ass happy face on. So the next DJs BrewTube, I got nothing but a hell of a bunch of 24 Imperial IPA drinking love for you, and you know what's coming by now. Hell yes. Are you ready for it? If not, it's coming anyway. Here it is. A big peace out!